We got 50 seconds left on the clock. We're down 2 points. We can still win this. Listen up. I need Junior to pass the ball into Kobe. In Rome, I need you to be on the corner open. Kobe, as soon as the ball touches your hands, pass it to Rome immediately. Get it? Got it? Good. All right, let's get out there and do this. Looks like the Raiders are down 2 points here with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Let's see if they can pull this one off. Whoa! Shoot the ball! Huh? So when I was younger, I was a pretty clumsy, short, chubby, very unathletic kid. And on top of that, I was black. If you know, you know. Most of the kids I grew up playing sports with were usually taller, stronger, and a little bit older than me. So any sport we played, knowing how I looked back then, I was getting whooped on. From the basketball court to the baseball fields, I swear the only way I could beat someone at that time is if we hopped on Wii Sports. Anyways, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about my experience playing sports as a very, very unathletic kid. Subscribe and follow my Instagram if you're new, and turn on my post notifications. So the first sport I ever tried out for and played was basketball. My parents signed me up for my first team at a local YMCA. And before going to practices, on the car ride there, I used to always be so nervous because I knew how good the other kids would be compared to my chubby, short, and athletic self. And that just made me not want to show up at all. But I also knew that my parents had paid a fee for me to be on the team, and they were not going to let me miss any practice. So every practice, they would just let the kids throw balls at the hoop for like 30 minutes. Then after that, we would automatically get into drills. For drills, we would have to run down the court, run back, and try to make a three. And we did this like 20 times each. And I remember running down the court very slowly and running back. I go to make a 3-point shot, and the ball flies through the air, bounces off the rim, and smacks another kid in the head. I feel like that was a moment I knew this ball life wasn't for me, and I needed to hang up the jersey. Also, the kids on my team were so sweaty. They would pull up to practice all geared up with like goggles, colorful headbands, and wristbands, and neon basketball shoes. And the crazy thing is, the kids with all that stuff on would be the craziest ones on the team. They would be hitting threes from the sideline, crossing people up, and shoot, even dunking. Like, I swear, that gear would give them 99 overall attributes, while I'm sitting here on the court as a 60 overall brown shirt. But just that in itself also made me not want to show up to practices. And I think I only touched the ball like maximum 2 times that season. Cause I knew during games, I did not ever want the coach to call me out there to play. And the coach knew not to put me in cause of how trash I was. And instead of focusing on the game, I was too busy messing around on the bench and literally warming it up for other players. But I remember this one time, our team was down like 2 points and there was like 20 seconds on the clock. All we needed was 1 3-point shot to win the game. And I don't know why, but the coach decides to put me in the game out of all people. Anyways, the clock starts, my teammate sees me open, so he passes me the ball, and this was shocking to me, cause they never passed me the ball. So I dribble a little bit, run forward, cross up one guy, another guy comes after me, I cross him up, I was out there breaking ankles. I now have an open range to the hoop, so I drive forwards towards it, I run as fast as I can behind the 3-point line, I stop, and throw the ball in the hoop. And I make it. I instantly start celebrating, dancing. I look around and see everybody still. Then I realize, bro, I shot the ball in the other team's hoop. Yeah, I lost that game for us. And low-key, I lost us the whole season. And you know, I didn't care, cause I was just there for the participation trophy anyway. After that season, I ended up playing another season, but I feel like the coach held a grudge against me after that, and he didn't give me much playing time again. After like 2 more years, I finally decided to hang up my basketball jersey, and I started playing baseball during the summer instead. At the time, I was a couple years older, still very unathletic, but lucky for me, I wasn't the worst player on the team now, and knowing that I could actually enjoy playing a little bit. Nah, I still suck. But yeah, I would go to practice and it would be pretty chill. we would practice pitching and hitting the ball to each other. But if you played baseball before, you know that while someone else is batting, you and your teammates would sit in the dugout, which was a little dome area with a bench that players would sit in while they're waiting to bat. And did I mention we were playing during the summer, so the sun's rays would be beaming on us as soon as we stepped foot out the dugout. Like there was this one time I went to go bat, I stepped foot out the dugout, and instantly I start sweating. Sweat on my forehead, sweat dripping down my arm to the bat. I was sweating everywhere. So I go up to bat, I look up, and the sun is right in front of me, beaming into my eyes. I can't see anything. Anyways, I get into position to hit the ball, still blinded by the sun right in front of me, and all I see is a black object flying towards me. I swing my bat and... Yeah, during games, I would always fear my coach would tell me to go bat, because every time I did, I would step out and instantly get fried like a piece of bacon. Other than batting, which I was really bad at, I guess I could say I was pretty good at playing defense on the field. Because all you really had to do was, when somebody hits the ball, you run after it, pass it to the base the batter is running towards. Sounds pretty easy, right? Right? Wrong. I don't know why, but somehow my team will always get put against probably like the best teams in my area. And these kids would be cracked out of their mind. They had some of the fastest runners, the best catchers, and the batters will always hit home runs like every play. And all my team had was kids on defense like me, just sitting down, picking at the grass with our gloves. Even on offense, every time one of my teammates hit the ball, they would either catch it or get us out the second we try to run. And the funny thing is, every kid on my team and the opposing team would take the game so seriously. Like every time someone got out, they would slam their bat on the ground, scream like a little kid and start crying. And I really didn't care at all about the game. I would actually be happy to get out so I could go sit in the cool and shady dugout. But yeah, we lost those seasons too. Again, I was only there for the snacks and the shiny gold participation trophy we would get at the end. As you can tell, I had a pretty legendary sports career. Don't y'all agree? I could have really been the next LeBron, or shoot, even the next Babe Ruth. Right guys? Alright, we on the road to 60K. Please help me out by subscribing and turning on my post notifications. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.